Yo, so I have made the decision that this one is not only going to get an hour of disconnect. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton. I am going to share why I have made the decision that this one can't watch TV during the day. Yes, I admit TV has raised my child, but my children are very smart, and I always looked at it as, look, the problem for me is if TV is all your kid is getting, but my kids, you see all the time, they're getting that plus some. And I think screens have their place. My children have learned problem solving skills. My kids have learned language. Michael is a more proficient reader today because he's reading the prompts on his screen from his game. So screens have their place. But yesterday I took Bailey to the hair store and Caden was in the back seat just losing his freaking mind. Like, it was bad, y'all. And I was sitting there and I was just like, well, first he was saying, I'm so bored. I want to go home. I want to go home. And I was like, why does he want to go home so bad? We don't do nothing at home. It said, sit and watch TV all day. There isn't a TV in the truck. And I was like, this boy can't be away from a television because he's so used to being in front of a television. He doesn't know how to not be in front of a screen. And I did that and I own it. Let's own our the only way that we can save our children is if we own our I created this problem. Be quiet, boy. And Dre has been saying, well, Dre doesn't like what they watch, the YouTube crap, the My Singing Monsters, all that other stuff. I don't like it either, but, you know, it's not the fight I'm willing to fight. But what I'm saying is I realize that the TV has such a grip on him that I have to eliminate it. But the fortunate side of that, I now have a 4-year-old climbing all over me because he's not being babysat by the TV. Now I have to actually raise my kid. What we gonna do? Go to the park? Read some books? Do some puzzles? Like, I got a parent? Oh my God. Send help. I like it too, Bubba. No, but what I'm saying is definitely our kids, I can't get mad at him for the manifestation of the choices that I'm making. I'm making the choices to put him in front of a TV all day, and in the moments that I take him away from a TV, he has meltdowns. That was my choice. So I can't get mad at his meltdown. I have to figure out where's the meltdown coming from and solve that. Get to the root and pull it out. So now I am active mom. This Lonnie 2.0 is too much. The original Lonnie didn't sign up for this, but my family needs it. This comment is so timely. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton here. If you have a couple of minutes, I have a couple of messages. I want to talk about how our family is subjected to our moods, how they choose. I'm not going to say that I victimize everybody. Sometimes people victimize themselves. And those are the people I want to talk about, because you need to identify that if you are choosing to victimize yourself, choose differently. It is not my fault I'm in a bad mood. If I am trying to isolate myself and you keep coming closer and closer and closer, that's on you. Yesterday I took Bailey to the hair store. I'm sitting outside. Bailey, since she could go into the store by herself, has been taking her sweet ass time in the store. That eats my soul. I'm sitting here watching people go in and out, in and out, in and out. Where the fuck is Bailey? Bailey to the point where I'm thinking, did somebody kidnap my kid? Because I seen 20 people go in and out, but this little girl's still in the damn store. I'm sitting there for about an hour. I know that because I left the house in time for me to get back over on this side of town so that I could pick my kids up from school. My kids managed to walk home from school and relax, and I'm still sitting in the parking lot. On top of that, I'm sitting in the truck, and I got Caden, who ain't used to ever leaving the dang house, losing his down to, I gotta pee. I pull out my bottle and let him go pee, only for him to say, psych! So he's throwing a colossal tantrum for an hour. Still no Bailey. Bailey comes out and they say, they won't let me use the credit card because it's not in my name and I need the card. Now I gotta go into the store and go get the stuff that I sent her in there an hour ago to go get. When they start checking IDs. Not to mention when I get in there, they don't check my damn ID. Profile much? Anyway, that pissed me off. So I'm sitting here trying to regulate my mood and woo-saw my way through it because I don't want to be in this space. And I ultimately was able to break through, but it took time. It's not an instant, get over it. And I wasn't even mad at Bailey necessarily. I was pissed off at Caden. He was on one. So anyway, Dre calls. And I don't answer his call, Bailey does. He calls whenever Dre calls, he wants me to carry the conversation. Nigga, you calling me? So anyway, he's like, what's wrong? You seem like you have an attitude. And I'm like, I do. What do you want? I'm trying to get him off the phone so I'm not subjecting him to my mood. And he keeps asking questions like, what's the problem? And I'm like, dude, if you just said what you called me for and got off the phone, you wouldn't even have to deal with this. Because I can't turn my attitude off just because you called. I'm trying to isolate myself. But people won't allow you. They want to insert themselves into your space and then get mad at you because the space ain't all warm and fuzzy. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. You see I got a problem? Go the other way. I can't turn this on and off. I could try to work through it in my time, but in the meantime, go the other way. Stop choosing to subject yourself to BS and then feel victimized. You did it to yourself. Y'all, I have never in my 42 years on this earth, yes, tomorrow or today, depending on when this video loads, I think today, April 7th, I have never wanted to slap a book. I want to slap this freaking book. This shit says, we're not completely happy here because we're not supposed to be here. Earth is not our final home. We were created for something much better. So we're supposed to just be wandering around this bitch miserable? Hey, the reason why you're miserable is because you're not supposed to be here. So don't even try to do the work to be okay. I really want to throw this fucking book away. It's so dumb. But I'm committed to reading it because it's going to give me something. And I know there's something in here for me. Even if it's to realize how fucking dumb this book is and I want to slap it. Like, I'm really sitting here like, I really was like, get the fuck up out of here. And this motherfucker done sold 35 million copies.